Well, what's up, fearless followers? It's Josh, and I'm here with your word of the day. I just got finished watering my vegetable garden back here. Things are looking nice, and I got the fences up to keep the deer out and the rabbits because they're eating my blueberry bushes. So that has nothing to do with the word of the day. That's just free information for you. We're looking at Colossians 3:20, and it says, "Children, obey your parents in everything, for this pleases the Lord." So, side note, if you are a parent and you have children, this is a good one for them to memorize, I think. Have you ever wondered why us obeying our parents is pleasing to God? Has that ever crossed your mind? This is directly connected in Paul's writings to other passages where he references the fifth commandment, which we're going to talk about this week, which is honor your father and mother so you may live long in the land that the Lord has given you. And these teachings about children honoring their parents, children obeying their parents, they come up all over the place throughout the scriptures. And here in Colossians, Paul says, obey them in everything, even the things you don't like, even the things that you don't want to do, even the things that you don't understand, because this pleases the Lord. And I remember one time, when I was a kid, I wanted to go on a bike ride. My mom tells this story that we wanted to go on a bike ride, me and my brother, and she didn't want us to. She just had a feeling that we shouldn't go. She didn't know why, and we were really frustrated, and we wanted to go. And it turns out that just a block or so down the road, there was a problem going on in someone's home when it involved a firearm, and my mom, always kind of said, like, "Hey, I knew there was something. I just didn't know what it was." And I was really frustrated by that. As a kid, I wanted to do what I wanted to do, and that's true for my adult life as well. We want to do what we want to do, and we don't like to obey, especially when it comes to God. There's a lot of dynamics in life where we think we know best, and we just want to do what it is that we want to do. And we are called to be obedient to Christ, and that pleases God when we are obedient to Him. And kids, there is something about learning to obey your parents that teaches you how to obey God. There's something about learning to obey your parents that teaches you how to obey your bosses when you get older, you get a job. Obey your teachers. Learning to obey it's a fundamental component of the Christian life. God gives us these rules, and He wants us to obey, much like I put a fence around my garden to keep it safe. God gives us these rules to keep us safe. And when we learn to obey our parents, we can learn to obey our authorities, and then we also learn to obey God. And I think that's why learning to obeying our parents in everything, even the stuff that we don't want to do, even the stuff that we don't like, even the stuff that we don't understand, pleases God. It's a little long word for the day, but there you go. Grace and peace. We'll see you on the weekend.